Hi friends, my name is Jayne Young and welcome to this yoga flow for your entire body. Let's get started properly arriving for our practice. So find a nice comfortable seat. Make sure you feel grounded through the sit bones. Spine is long, shoulders relaxed. Chin is tucked, eyes are closed. And we'll slowly arrive for the practice, finding stillness and quiet, and start to bring awareness inwards, observing not only your body, mind, but the breath. We'll be using our inhale to ground, to lift, to lengthen, and using the exhale to release, to let go, and to deepen. So with that, let's take a deep breath in through the nose and push the air out through the mouth. One more time, deep breath in and exhale. Now see if you can close your lips and once again direct the air in through the nose and then push the air out through the nose, making each inhale long, steady. Each exhale, again, steady and complete. Starting to control every breath in and every breath out. Let's do that a few more on your own. Breathing in and breathing out. Next inhale, take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, lower your head, round the back, lengthen out the arms. Once again, inhale to ground the sit bones, lift the chest, and look up. Exhale now to lower the head, round the back, and lengthen out the arms. Let's take a moment here, feeling gentle stretch through the back of the neck, shoulders. Then when you're ready with inhale, slowly bring your head up again. Look straight ahead and opening the eyes. Beautiful job. Good. Let's roll over our knees. Why don't we begin in wide-legged child's pose? So bring the knees to the edges of the mat, tops of the feet on the floor with big toes touching, and then gently sit back on your heels, putting some weight on your feet, and start to walk your hands out, even sliding them forward. So looking for a nice stretch from fingertips to the shoulders, hips, as you bring your chest, chin, or the forehead down. And we'll take a moment here again, reconnecting with the breath, breathing in taking one more deep breath in. And slowly make your way back to tabletop position by bringing hands under the shoulders Bringing your knees under your hips, tabletop position, so neutral spine. We'll take some cat and cow to warm up the spine. So with an inhale, drop your lower belly as you look up. And as you exhale, draw your belly into the spine, round the back, looking at your belly button. Again, inhale, lift your tailbone up as you look up. And as you exhale, tuck the tailbone under as you look at your belly button. Keep that movement going. Inhale to come into your cow. Exhale for your cat. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Coming back to tabletop position. We'll do one more here. So we're going to swing the hips over to the right as you look over the right shoulder towards your right hip. And then swing the hips over to the left, looking over the left. Again, bring the hips to the right, look over the right. And to the left, looking over the left. Last one. Bring your hips and gaze over to the right and to the left. Beautiful job. Coming back to tabletop position. Tuck the toes under, spread your fingers wide. Start to bring strong arms, activate the shoulders. Tuck the toes under, draw your belly in. Now with an inhale, lift your knees. Lift your hips, coming in for our first down dog of the day. Take it easy, easing into your down dog. So feel free to pedal out the feet so you can feel out your body, your legs. Move the hips side to side. And then when you're ready, slowly coming into your first down dog of the day. Strong arms, strong legs. Looking at your belly button or the space between the big toes. We'll take one inhale and exhale. Look forward. Take a walk or take one big step to bring the feet in between your hands. You can bring your hands to your legs. As you inhale, look forward to lengthen out the spine. And then exhale to fold. Let your head, neck, shoulders be heavy and relaxed. Grabbing the opposite elbows. Feel free to close your eyes. And we'll just allow our upper body to dangle, allowing the weight to slowly bring your weight forward to the toes. Feel your legs, especially the back side of the legs. Let's stay here for 2 more breaths. One more. And exhale to release the arms. And with strong legs, feel free to bend your knees as you press up to standing and bring your arms up. Reaching through the fingers, look up at your thumbs, nice big stretch. Then exhale, arms by your side. Beautiful job, good. So now standing at the top of the mat, we'll take sun salutations. We're gonna take the first one very slowly. So arms by your side. With an inhale, bring your arms up, reaching through the fingers, looking up at your thumbs. Exhale, diving forward. Again, hands can be on your legs or fingertips on the floor. Look down. Look for an inhale as you look up and lengthen up the spine. Then as you exhale, start to bend your knees so you can bring your hands down. Walk or take one big step back to come into high plank. So bring your shoulders forward, lowering the hips. Take a moment here, push the floor away. Then drop the knees to the floor And slowly bring your chest, chin all the way down. Then bring the chest through and up for upward facing. And then make your way back to downward facing dog. Feel free to adjust the down dog to make it fit your body. And then slowly finding stillness and your breath. Let's take 2 more here, breathing. One more. Exhale all the way out. Then look forward. Again, use your inhale to walk or step your feet forward. Again, inhale, look up. Then exhale to fold. Let your head, neck relax. Then inhale. Come all the way up, reaching up. Nice big stretch. Look up at your thumbs. Exhale, arms by your side. Again, inhale, bring your arms straight up towards the ceiling. Palms touch, look up at the thumbs. Exhale, dive forward. Always remember, hands can be on your legs or on the floor. Inhale to look forward, to lengthen out the spine. Then bend the knee and step back. Bring your shoulders forward. Strong high plank. You can lower down to your knees first or start to lower down in one straight line. Then chest through and up for upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Again, adjusting your down dog. Always remember, you can take as many sun salutation as you like or the body needs to warm up. Now from here, we're going to bring our feet a little bit closer together, preparing for 3-legged dog. So when you're ready, keeping that left foot strong, let's bring the right leg straight up towards the ceiling, point the toes. Keeping your hips square to the floor. We'll take one more inhale to lift the right leg even just a little bit higher, point the toes. Then bend your knee, press your knee into your chest. Looking at your knee, round your back. Then look forward, step your right foot in between your hands. We're gonna come up to high lunge. Reach your arms up. Good. Looking straight ahead, or if you like, you can even look upwards if your balance allows. Gently press that left heel back. Good. And open out to warrior 2 by turning your left heel in, planting the foot down, and open out the arms. Look at your right side. Good. And 5. Now let's see if we can go into reverse warrior by flipping your right hand. Reach forward and back. You can have your left hand on your back leg or wrap it around the back. Look up towards your fingertips. And now extended side angle forearm, top of your thigh. Then lift the left arm straight up towards the ceiling, look up. And now bring the arm over by the ear, reaching towards the front of the room. See if you can look up towards your fingertips. Feel that stretch through the left side of the body. Then inhale, come back up to warrior 2. Straighten out the right leg. Good, both feet, legs strong. Looking at your right side, reach forward to the right. Drop your hand straight down. Left arm straight up. Triangle. And inhale all the way up. Why don't we reverse that by flipping the right hand, reach the right arm forward and back. And now bring your hands down and you can go right into down dog, or if you choose, take your vinyasa by finding your high plank. Lower down, inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. And we'll do the same thing, left side. So bring your feet a little bit closer together. Good. And then when you're ready, 3-legged dog, left leg up. Point the toes. Good. Use one more inhale to lift the leg just a little bit higher and lengthen through the big toes. Bend your knee, press the knee into your chest. Round the back, look at your knee. Then step your left foot forward, again coming into high lunge. Reach. Good. Feel free to look up or straight ahead. Strong arms. Gently press that heel back, the right heel back. See what that does. Then coming into warrior two. So adjust your feet, open up the arms. Looking at your left side. Reversing the warrior by flipping the left hand. Reach forward and back. Looking up towards your fingertips. And now bring your forearm top of your thigh. Good. Open that right side or the body to the right side. Reach the right arm straight up towards the ceiling. Then bring the arm over by the ear and look up towards your fingertips. Keep that back foot strong, especially the outer edge of the back foot. And inhale, come back up to warrior two. Good. Straighten out the leg. Feet, legs strong. Reach forward to the left. Drop your hand straight down. Right arm. Look up. Inhale, come up, up. Good. And then we're going to reverse. Reach the left arm forward and back. Look up towards your fingertips. And once again, you have the option to windmill the hands down to high plank or downward facing dog. Good. If you're taking vinyasa, lower down. Inhale, up. And exhale, downward facing dog. So instead of taking down dog, if you want to take your child's pose, always an option. So drop your knees to the floor. You can do regular or wide-legged child's pose, as we did in the beginning. Sit back on your heels and stretch out the arms. Bring your chest, forehead, or the chin down. So wherever you are, down dog, child's pose, let's stay. Into down dog if you were in child's pose. We'll take one inhale here. Then look forward, walk, step, feet in between your hands. Once again, inhale, look forward, lengthen. Exhale, pull your upper body into your legs, forward fold. Let your head to neck relax. Inhale. All the way up, bring your arms up, reaching through the fingers. Look up at your thumbs. Exhale, arms by your side. Very nice job. Good. We're going to step the left foot back. Not too wide, maybe just a little wider than your hips. Then turn your left heel in and plant the foot firmly down on the ground. Now turn your hips to face the front of the room, or front of the mat. You can have your hands on your waist. Now inhale to ground, look up. Now we're going to exhale, fold forward. Good, look forward and start to look down. And now drop your fingertips to the floor, or if you like, you can use your block. Keep pressing that back foot down as you look up. Then exhale, fold. Feel your right leg, especially the back side of the right leg. Steady breath. And 5. Now inhale, look forward. Exhale, start to shift your weight forward to the right leg, maybe bending the right knee slightly, and then see if you can start to lift the back foot slightly off the floor, maybe hover. For those of you who know Warrior 3, you can start to come into Warrior 3. Good. Lifting the leg higher. Maybe bringing hands together at the heart center. Flex that left foot. Breathing, looking down. And now Bend the right knee slightly. We're gonna come up to standing. See if you can keep the left toes from touching the floor. And once you're up, press the knee into the chest. Stand up tall. Balancing. 2. Let's hold for 5. 3. But keep standing up tall. 4. And 5. Both hands to your waist. Feel free to stay here or extend the leg out. Good. Strong. 2. 3. 4. Let's take one more inhale and exhale. Lower the leg down. Arms by your side. Very nice. We've got one more side to go. So take a deep breath in and exhale. We're going to step the right foot back this time. Good. And again, we're going to set up by turning the right heel in, plant the foot down. Now turn your hips so the hips are facing the front of the room. Good. Again, strong feet, legs, hands on your waist. Inhale to look up, then exhale, fold forward. Look forward, and then start to look down, bringing fingertips to the floor or blocks as we did before. We'll take one more inhale, lengthen out the spine. Then exhale, pull your upper body into your legs, belly, ribs, chest, chin in that order. Keep that back foot strong. 3, 4, and 5. Once again, inhale, look forward, and then exhale, slowly bending that left knee, shift your weight forward. And again, feel free to stay here or test out the balance. But lift your toes, maybe hover. Or for those of you who know Warrior 3, start to come into Warrior 3, flex the back foot, lift, holding, good, breathing, good, strong standing leg. Now we're gonna come up to standing just as we did before, and then bring your knee into the chest, stand up tall. Good, 2, holding for 5, 3, 4, keep pressing that left foot down to the floor, grounding so that you can stand up tall. Now, both hands to your waist. You can keep your knee bent, or if you want to, extend the leg, point the toes. 2, 3, 4. Take one more inhale. Exhale, lower the leg down with control. Woo. Take a deep breath in. Exhale slowly out through the nose. With next inhale, bring your arms up, reaching through the fingers, looking up at your thumbs. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up and lengthen out the spine. Once again, bend your knees to bring your step back. Shoulders forward, high plank, and lower down to your knees, all the way down. Your choice. Inhale, upward facing. And exhale, downward facing dog. Very nice. Good. And then walk your feet maybe halfway. Bend your knees, coming into sitting, and bring your legs out in front for your sitting posture. We're going to do one forward fold. So find a good sitting posture. Flex your feet and think of pushing an invisible wall away with the bottom, the back of your feet. So you consider even trying lifting the heels off the ground, engaging. Good. Sitting up tall. Draw your belly in. Now with an inhale, sit up tall. Then exhale, start to bring your belly towards your legs. Then maybe the ribs, then the chest. At any point you've hit your edge, that's when you can look down and hang out here. Breathing, you can always use your strap. Grab your big toe if it helps you to pull the upper body. all the way up. Good. Let's make our way onto our back. Good. Lying on your back. Good. Draw your knees into your chest. Arms around your legs. Give yourself a gentle press in, or pressing the knees into the chest. Gentle squeeze. Good. And now bring your feet to the ground. We'll take one round of bridge. So feet about hip distance, knees up. Good. Walk your feet in. See if you can scratch the back of your feet. Arms by your side. We'll do one round. So pressing the floor down with your feet, start to lift your hips off the ground. Good. Lift hips as high as you can. Now press the floor down to lift your chest. Now see if you can lift your left chest up. Roll your shoulder under. Lift your right chest up. Roll your right shoulder under. Interlace the fingers, pressing the floor away. Keep lifting hips, chest. Good. 3, 4. Take one more inhale, push. And then exhale, slowly lower down. See if you can bring your upper back, mid, and then lower back down last. Beautiful job. Draw your knees into your chest once again. Take a deep breath in. Exhale slowly. Slowing down the breath. Feel free to close your eyes. Good. Now arms by your side, keeping your lower back to the ground. Let's raise both legs straight up towards the ceiling, pointing the toes. We'll stay here, 10 steady breaths. Good, we're halfway through. Steady breath. Good. Now bend your knees. And then bring your feet to the ground. Open out the knees with soles of your feet touching, coming into fish pose or Machiasana. Arms by your side. And we'll take another 5 or so breaths here. So feel the expansion of your chest with every inhale. Feeling the release with every exhale. Breathing deeply in through the nose and exhaling out through the nose. And then bring your knees up. Draw your knees into chest. We're going in for a final push. So start to press the knees tightly into your chest. And when you're ready, lift your head and shoulders off the ground, bringing your nose to your knees, knees to your nose, tight little ball. And let's hold this for 3 more breaths. Taking one more. Inhale. Then as you exhale, release your head, shoulders down. Release your legs. Start to come into your final rest. So bringing your feet, legs down on the floor, arms by your side, palms facing up, chin tucked, eyes soft, closed, and return to the natural rhythm of the breath. Good. And when you're ready, slowly wake up the body and then transitioning out of your final rest and slowly make your way back up to seated. Finding once again a nice, comfortable seated position. Let's bring our hands together and we'll finish out with one more breath together. So take a deep breath in, exhale, bring your hands to your legs. I hope you enjoyed the 20-minute yoga flow. I hope you're leaving with your body a little more open, maybe even your heart a little more open. So you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Thank you so much.